And I'm back. I've actually realised, looking at the first bit of stuff that I filmed, that that's been 50 minutes. A pretty spot on 50 minutes, minutes actually. So that's going to get split up. But let's carry on, and I can post this at different times. In fact, I might try and post all three slightly staggered, but do it. Ooh. Do I try and post it today with, like, at 3 in the morning, where it can just go through without any issues and not annoy my dad by taking up all the internet? Or do I actually sleep and get a good night of rest for my exam in the morning? That's a good question. Although I'm probably going to go with the get some sleep, so I might stagger them earlier than that and just let my dad have no internet for the night. So let's get on with this. I'm amazed how long this has gone on for. Have I ever, number 82, lost glasses or contacts? No, because my eyes need neither, therefore I've never lost them. I've not lost my eyes either. Either or. 83, snuck out of my house. Yeah, I have. Many a time, actually. Sometimes it's just to go for a walk, to go for a run. One time, though, when I was quite young, I tried running away, and I packed a bunch of stuff in a little bag that I put on my back, and I snuck down to the stairs, and I quietly opened the door, as quietly as possible, and then I started walking, and I got to the end of my road and promptly decided actually that's a bad idea, and turned around and came back. So I snuck out, but not for long that time. 84, held a gun or knife for self-defense? Not yet. I've held a knife, a nice big one. I've held a gun. Haven't had to use any in self-defense or hold them in self-defense. Hopefully I won't have to. I think would I prefer a gun or a knife for self-defense? Depends what the other person had. If they were unarmed, then having a knife would be my choice, I think. I prefer the old style sword, knife, that kind of thing, to guns. Simply because it seems more like, if you have it in you to actually physically go and stab someone, then it's slightly better than just pulling a trigger from a safe distance and letting something else injure them. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but that's what I think. So I'd feel more like I'm following my principles if I used a knife in self-defense, but I wouldn't try and kill the person. Like, maybe I don't know. Where would you go with a knife if you're not trying to kill someone? Leave that in the comments if you have any idea, because, you know, it might help us one day. Have I ever broken someone's heart? I think I might have once, and it wasn't intentional, and I'm not glad that I had to, but probably, I think. But it was in the past, a long time ago, and everything's good now, I hope. Have I, number 87, been arrested? No, but I got cautioned by the police once, because they thought I was, what's it called when you're like vandalising a bus stop. What I was actually doing, it was a non-uniform day, and my friend Glenn, he was dressed in the most chavvy outfit you could imagine, like proper trackies and like some sort of weird hoodie type thing, and we went to the bus stop, and I was in my nice sort of normal casual stuff, and I noticed, this sounds really sad, but I noticed that there was an advert with a giant £1 coin on the background, on the back of the bus stop. And so I took out a real pound coin, and you know those dots around the edge of it? I first counted the dots on the pound coin, and then I went kneeling up, looking at it, held it like that, and was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I ended up getting my pen out of my bag to more like properly pinpoint the stuff. And then a police person came over, saw my friend dressed like a chav, and thought, oh, he's vandalising that property, yeah, he is. So yeah, he pulled over, went out, and was like, oi, you! Stop vandalising public property stuff. I was like, no, sir, I wasn't doing anything. I was trying to count the dots on it, and he was like, don't give me any of that. Don't do it. And I was like, look, this pen wouldn't do anything. It doesn't even work. It was like this, except it didn't work. How could I destroy anything with a pen like that? So I haven't been arrested, thankfully, but I got told off inappropriately. Number 88, have I cried when someone died? Have I cried when someone died? I have in movies, but let's not go into that. In real life, I don't think I have, because my grandparents on my mother's side, they died before I was born, so I never knew them. And then my granddad and grandmother on my dad's side, although I had visited them every now and then, we didn't really talk that much. I didn't get to know them, so I really didn't feel like any connection with them. So when they died, it was just like, it was sad for the family, and I was sad for them, but I didn't actually cry. So yeah, I haven't cried at someone's death, which hopefully won't happen for a long time. Number 89, do I believe in yourself? Oh, I believe in you. That is an extract from one of the songs in How to Succeed. There you go, you got your little snippet. I do believe in myself. I believe that, in fact, a brilliant quote that I love, maybe I'll do some movie magic and put it up there, is the greatest force on I'm really messing this up. The greatest force on earth is the human soul on fire. Yeah. So I believe in myself a lot. I'm confident that if I set out to do something properly, and I'm passionate about it, then I can go and I can do it. And that's worked well enough for me so far. Number 90, do I believe in miracles? Sort of depends what kind of miracle is, and like where it's come from. I do believe that miraculous things happen. They have happened. I've known them to happen. 91, do I believe in love at first sight? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't think that it happens with everyone, and I don't think it's the one way to find the person that you're meant to be with, but I have had that thing where the first time I met someone, there was like a spark that went off in my head, and I was like, wow, this person is someone special. So yeah, but I've also had like things with people where it wasn't something like that, and things have built over time. So it's an either or. Yeah, it's not one or the other. Do I believe in heaven? I don't not believe in it, but I've got nothing that's telling me that it is real. So I don't believe, like, honestly believe that it's there and that it exists, but I don't honestly believe that it doesn't exist. It could exist, it might not. Until I die, I don't know. So I don't bother thinking about it that much. Just focus on where I am now. Do I believe in Santa Claus? Duh. In fact, I had an amazing talk with my sister on the way back from somewhere, talking about, in fact, we're coming back from Cheddar Gorge, a lovely place, and we had a big discussion about Santa Claus and how he's actually keeps the elves in slavery. They're tricked there by like, they get free food and no, wait, was it he enslaves them, or they were in slavery and he helps them now? I don't know. I'll reconvene with that. But it was a huge discussion about where he gets his stuff from. Does he use money? Does he not? What happens with everything? It was brilliant. So yes, of course Santa exists. He's like a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Do I believe in sex on the first date? I believe it happens. Some people do it. Like Santa Claus. No, some people do it like Santa Claus. Ooh. I don't know how he does it, and I don't really want to know. Do I believe in sex on the first date? I wouldn't. No, that's my personal thing. Although in like Northern Europe, supposedly, like Scandinavia, that kind of thing, their kind of social structure is normally you have some sex to see how it is, to see whether you want a relationship based on it, or a relationship with that person, which I find it's quite an interesting way of doing things, you know. Try the good, try before you buy. But no, I am not sex on the first date. Number 95, kiss on the first date. I would say if you get a peck on the first date, like on the cheek, on the lips, anyway, a peck on the first date is a sort of, it's a sign that you've done it. So yeah, that's a kiss on the first date is nice. Be it a peck or a proper kiss, that's all depends on the level of stuff. Now, answer truthfully. I've been answering, it's 100 truths. How can this topic be answered truthfully? 96. Is there one person you want to be with right now? I want to be with all my drama people. I just love being with them. Even if I don't actually have anything to do at the moment, like when I'm doing stuff, like if they're doing something else that I'm not in, I just love being there. I could just... so funny. So fun. I love all of them. 97. Are you seriously happy with where you are in life? I'm in my room with a desktop computer and a webcam and a phone and a family that loves me and food on the table and pets and lots of friends and a good education. I'm seriously happy with where I am in life right now. No doubt about that. I am blessed where I am right now, so I have no reason not to be happy. Number 98. Do I believe in God? I do believe that there is a God of some sort, and I do believe that I've felt his presence, and I do believe that he has helped me in certain things throughout my life. Take that as you will, but that's what I believe. I've been a Christian, raised as a Christian throughout my life, but actually now here's the thing, I'm currently at this point in my life, I'm at this sort of debating stage, not a debating stage. I believe that there's a God, but I'm much less focused on the fact that the Christian view of God is 100% correct, or the Islamic view of God is 100% correct, or the Jewish view of God is 100% correct. Although I do believe that the God of those three religions is pretty much the same God, that they're just talking about in different ways. And actually, I think, with regards to Jesus, I'm more on the Islamic point of view. I don't believe that he is God. I don't believe that God is a Trinity. The Holy Spirit is from God, created by God. Jesus, created by God to do his stuff and do a brilliant job. I love the teachings of Jesus. He's got many good teachings, and there's lots of stuff in the Bible that's utterly brilliant, so don't disregard it as a book that's out of date, because even if you're not religious, it's got so much good advice in it. So that was 99. No, actually that was 98, because someone couldn't count and missed out one. And then 100 is posted as 100 truths. So I have 2 truths left to tell you. So maybe number 1 will be, I really want to go and see the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. That is where I want my next destination to be, as a sort of travelling properly outside the country. I want to go to Trondheim and see the Aurora Borealis. That is what I want to do. And my second truth, I have a car and I can drive, and it's great fun. So there you go. 100 truths that has taken me ages, so enjoy the split up videos. Tiwanana. Tiwanana.